stadium. It could be anywhere in the world.
Absolutely. Let's get it done.
A lot of buzz around the world of Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz. Any updates on that at all?
Yeah, that's just the buzz fight right now. It's looking like, that may be the route that we end up going. But Deontay's in a position where, so many big fights is lined up that any opponent could possibly change. But Andrew Ruiz is definitely one of the main options right now. And we'll see where it land at. In my opinion, I would love to see it at the Crypto Center. I would love to see it, I like Vegas, but whatever. I like
anywhere.
Yeah.
How about this? Biggest stadium in Alabama.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is. I believe it's in Birmingham. No, I'm sure it is. Probably.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, you heard there from Deontay Wilder's trainer. It's sounding like, bear in mind as well, we haven't had any confirmation from Eddie Hearn or Team AJ that Wilder fight's done in Saudi. And later on in this interview, Malik Scott says that essentially it's looking like Andy Ruiz is going to be first anyway. And then maybe the AJ fight happens in December. Now, that really I want to see, I can't lie. I want to see Wilder and Ruiz ASAP. Wilder's been out the ring. No, sorry. He fought that bum, Helenius. Sorry. He fought bum Lenius a little while ago, but come on now, people. He jumped on the floor. Bum Lenius couldn't wait to jump on the floor. That's the bottom line. Same as this, to be fair, same as this cat here with the yellow hat on. Bit goofy, he's actually looking ass. Listen, same as his Malik Phantom Punch Scott. Big facts. Wilder loves fighting people who jump on the floor. Sorry, he loves fighting his former sparring partners who jump on the floor. Yeah, Bum Lenius, Bumlick Scott. Yeah, sorry, Balik Scott. Yeah, sorry, Bumlick, whatever you want to call it. He's a bum 100%. So, I want to see. Listen, I don't think Ruiz can jump on the floor. Yeah, Ruiz got nothing to lose at this point, and he's got quick hands. You understand that, people? Wilder overextends. Ruiz has got a hair trigger. In fact, most fighters, if anything, have a hair trigger left hook. Ruiz has a hair trigger right hook. Not that this is relevant because the left hook is what lines up to Wilder's right hand. But still, and again, when Wilder throws his right hand, his left hand's at his waist. Do you understand? So I can see Wilder loading up. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can see Wilder loading up and catching Ruiz. Do you know what I mean? And we find out then how good Wilder's power is. Equally, I can see Wilder. That Ruiz power was quick, and Ruiz ain't no trump with his chin in the air. Then again, people would argue, well, YB, Wilder likes fighting people who are kind of hunched over and not like heavy bags, but Ruiz does have that. He's like a big, durable, jumbo heavy bag. Tight defense, but I mean, who have we seen Wilder fight who's like that? Come on, Bermain Stavern. He was kind of hunched over, but that first fight, Wilder couldn't do anything with him. When Bermain came to fight, Wilder couldn't do nothing. I'm not even sure he put him down. Then when Bermain came to lose and jump on the floor, he jumped on the floor. And that's why Ruiz will be really the first, because Wilder got beat by Fury. He had a decent fight against Ortiz, who's 65. Yeah? So really, Wilder knocking out Ruiz, that'll be the first time I actually give him credit. If Wilder knocks Ruiz out, yeah, I'll say yeah. He's probably the hardest punching heavyweight in the last 20 odd years. But until then, the jury's out, bottom line. And that's why I want to see this fight. I don't want to see Wilder sit around like AJ planning to do and waiting out for the December fight. And if Wilder does take that fight against Ruiz, he gets full credit as a true warrior in that sense. If he hangs around fighting more bums and or inactivity, then he's just trying to cash out like everyone else. And I've given Wilder a lot of credit in terms of how he decided to go out. Yeah, he decided to go out on his back, and that in today's age, that ain't gonna lie, that used to, or not used to. Yeah, fighters have always quit throughout history, but it used to be more common for fighters to go out fighting. After all, that's what that's what the job is. I'd have thought. You know what I'm saying? But these days, people get paid millions just to Ryan Garcia it. Twink. Yeah? Oh, I'm a twink. Oh, my nose is bleeding. And, oh, I look pretty on Instagram. Oh, I look pretty on TikTok. So my nose is bleeding. So I might as well take a knee from this body shot. And then my pretty looking nose won't get, twink, 100%. Stay in modelling. That's what you need to do. Yeah, Dolce & Gabbana need to ring up Ryan Garcia and say, listen, man, we're giving you a big bag. Just sit down somewhere, 100%. Sit down and stay pretty. So Wilder going in there and Wilder, yeah, he got punched around the ring. But so far, I mean, he ain't done nothing. There's been no follow through since. This Wilder and Ruiz fight's been talked about for ages. I mean, to all due respect to people, why haven't the WBC ordered it? The WBC need to order Fury versus Ruiz, because Ruiz has a win against Ortiz, although it was points. But Ruiz put Ortiz down 4 times. So really, currently, Ruiz has the best win in recent times, even if he is 65. Wilder has nothing. Really, Wilder should be lucky to be in the mix. I really feel Wilder should be in there with someone like, what's his name? What's that new up and coming guy? Jared Anderson. Not going to happen, but you know what I'm saying? That's what if you really want to make a prove point. Someone young and hungry. Really, Ruiz probably should do that as well, truth be known. You know what I'm saying? Get in there with a young bull. Because I ain't really impressed with neither of them, truth be known. And it's not like the division is super depth. It's not like there's loads of depth in the division right now. And that's where I think Wilder's potentially hiding. He's hiding in the fact that, there's not many boxers around. I'm a big name, so I'll just hang around and wait for a big shot, which is a shame. I think he's like 37 as well. So yeah, he's ain't gonna lie to you, he's getting a bit long in the tooth now. So, but that's what I said about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez retiring at 25 is a big mistake. You can't never get these years back. And that's what I was saying at the time about Wilder 5 years ago. Yeah? Wilder, you're fighting bums in the prime of your career. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, these are the times to take risks. But I guess the argument is, well, if you take risks when you're young, you lose, and then you ain't no one interested. I don't believe that, though. Let me think of an example. Yeah, maybe it's true in boxing. That's why I like the UFC in that sense. I'm not so much interested in the combat aspect of UFC, but that's why I like UFC, because people lose 3-4 times and it's not even a big thing. But in the UFC, yeah, you're as good as your last performance. If you suck for 4 fights and you obviously fell off, but if you lose a fight and then come back and smoke someone, you're back on. Do you know what I mean? And that's why even people laugh at the YouTube boxing scene, but the YouTube boxing scene's developing a model like that as well. People can lose, come back, and it's not the end of the world. That's how it really should be. People should be incentivized to take big fights, and if you lose, it's not the end of the world. But that's not the case, unfortunately. I'm trying to think, though, what fighters have taken big risk and lost, and maybe that's an easy place to hide. I don't know. I don't think there is many fighters who've taken a risk, lost, and then they've completely fell off. At least not from their own doing. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to keep waffling on. Wilder and Ruiz, I want to see it. But truth be known, I want to see any of these fights. I want to see Ruiz and Fury. Although I think, no, Ruiz and Wilder's a much more competitive fight. I think Fury will just pull an AJ. Fury will beat Ruiz the same way AJ beat Ruiz. If not better. Because Fury's faster than AJ now, in particular. But he knows how to box more as well. And that's Fury's favourite, is the plodder. If you're a plodder, yeah, I mean, look at Dillian White. Yeah, if you plod like Chisora or Dillian White, what's his name? He's even heavier. Ruiz is like, what, 300 pounds? So, 280. He heavy. He thick, 100%. He thick in the hips. So, Fury can have trust me. Whoa, that's the crazy thing. You'd think Fury licking his chops. Oh yeah, mandate Randy Ruiz. He ain't doing that. He want to fight a UFC fighter. Wow. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. 100%. Know that.